pavachami. Bol. Say the last line again.
Dhammam sharanam vacchami.
Good boy. Fine boy like them. Today I'm happy. The mistakes nati. 1 minute. Akritnit. Hi Mokshav. Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Oh, Mokshav, India માં it is 10:30 તો બી બેઠો છે ક્લાસમાં 9:30 કેટલા વાગ્યા છે ઇન્ડિયામાં 9:30 ગુડ બોય જય જિનેન્દ્ર ક્રીત and Neet.
Jai Jinendra.
Okay, now Moksha આવા દે Neet ને Mokshav, Kreet, Neet, do you see the importance of Jain class? Are you understanding the importance of Jain class? કે આમ જ હા પાડો છો Huh? Do you see the importance of Jain class? Are you enjoying it? Are you understanding that why we are learning what we are learning? Are you enjoying it? And what you're not enjoying, you can even tell, or like all of you can openly say that this aspect I'm not enjoying so much. If you openly say it, then like a solution can be created, isn't it? Ahil, Mokshav, Anika, Krit, Neet. Then like a solution can be created. If there's something you're not enjoying, are you understanding? Krit, Neet, Moksha, Neet, don't shake your chair. Are you understanding that you are going to be the leaders one day? I can't be here forever. Have you like noticed even in our country the president keeps on changing? Isn't it great, Neet, Mokshav? So have you noticed that, say, like Ahil's mom, Hanika's mom, Badaini mom are like very active in some form of leadership somewhere? Isn't it, Ahil? Like your mom in Jain social group, Hanika's mom also is also doing social work. Kritna mom is even doing like social work. So are you noticing that even in these committees people are changing? Are you like noticing that? One person can't be there forever and ever and ever. Are you and like what is the problem? Like answer to me, what is the problem if one person continues until he's 95 years old? What is the problem? Or forget 95 years, if one person continues until the age of 80 years old, what is the problem? Unmute, Kreet and Boy.
It's boring.
Exactly, it becomes boring for that person, and even it becomes boring for the people who are actually under his leadership. Hanika.
There are no new ideas.
Very good point she brought out. No new ideas will come, and then it leads to boredom. It leads to one being bored. Any other thought? If one becomes old, have they got the same energy? Have they got the same energy to do things? Neet, what do you think? No, then that is called greed. That is called greed if you stay in one position for too long. Hanika, speak.
They will not be so enthusiastic or passionate about what they're doing.
Very good answer. They will not show passion. They will not show passion. And when there's no passion, how is the quality of work, Ahil, when there's no passion in your subject or in that position that you're doing?
It's like very low.
Very low passion. And what does that result into?
Like you won't do good work.
You won't do good work. And what will that result into? Lower performance of the whole society. If there's one bad leader, the whole society drops. Okay, Kreet, Neet, Mokshav. So one day, all of you have to come. Here, Hanika, speak. Okay, so one day, all of you have to become good leaders. And how will you become good leaders? Listen over here. How will you become good leaders? You have to be honest, point number one. You should be very bold. This is important. This is very important. I can see boldness in Hanika, Mokshav, and Kreet. But in Neet man, Ahil ma thodu ochu dekhai che boldness. તો બોલ્ડ એકદમ બોલ્ડ હોવા જોઈએ. Okay, because Ahil, well, all of you are very intelligent. There is no doubt over there. Intelligent to badhai bauch. For boldness, ekdam bold. So you have to be honest. You have to be bold. And the third thing is you should know your subject. If you don't know how to lead, if you don't know, for example, Jain principles, can you teach to somebody else? Can you lead an organization? Can you do a play, or can you do an event? Can you do all these things if you don't have the knowledge of how to do it? No, you can't do it. So you have to be very knowledgeable. People must say that, wow, he knows how to do so many things. Okay, Kreet? Mokshav? Is that clear? Yeah? Okay, fine. So if one, okay, now listen to this. If one person stays in one position for too long, it is because of his greed. So name the char kashai, Hanika.
Krodh, Man, Maya, and Lob.
Very good. Krodh, Man, Maya, and Lob. Now, Preet, translate.
Krodh means anger. Maya means
Maya means Neet. Abaj, you both are near the microphone.
illusion.
Means illusion, and right, or it means cunningness. Right, or it means illusion or cunningness. Spelling, wait, let me give you the spelling. Avde છે spelling બધાય ને કે like લખી દો. આવડે છે ને? મોક્ષવ spelling આવડે છે? Cunningness નો? ઉભો રહે. Cunningness. Maya. પછી ક્રોધ, માન, માયા. Preet, ક્રોધ, man. What does man mean?
Ego.
Ego. And Maya means?
Illusion or cunningness.
And Lobh means?
Greed.
Very good. Now, Neet, play the movie for everybody. Let's watch the movie, and remember to turn on the sound.
No, then whenever I
Sound on karjo, okay? This is a short film about for 6 minutes of Krodh, Man, Maya, Lobh. Go back. See, they've written Krodh, Man, Maya, Lobh on the screen. Start it from the beginning. And first put on your sound. Sounded nathi kai.
Can you hear? Now can you hear?
Wait, and like, let's check. No, we can't hear.
Can you hear?
No, we can't hear you.
I think I know how to like fix it.
Sorry.
think I know.
Okay, Upare, let me send it to you. Ahil on your WhatsApp. I'm just sending it to you. In the meantime, Hanika, define Dravya Gun Paryay as I am like sending it to Ahil.
Dravya is infinite inseparable gun. Parya is the activity that happens in each gun in one samay. And gun is present in all parts of Dravya and in all its paryay.
Okay, now Preet, say the definition. All three. Ahil, I've sent it to you. Bol, Preet needs speak.
Dravya means the togetherness of infinite good. Paryay means the activity that happens in each soul of one Samay. And Gun means all parts of Dravya and it is Paryay.
There was a double voice. Okay, needs speak.
Dravya is the togetherness of infinite good attributes. Parya is the activity that happens in each gun in one samay. And gun is the gun exists in all parts of Dravya and in all its parya.
Good boy. Okay, Ahil, have you got it on your laptop? Play it and even put on the sound, okay? Okay, in the meantime, as he's sorting it out, how come we say two parts of the soul and why don't we say two angles? Raise your hand. Yes, Mokshav?
Ma'am, we said two angles, not two parts.
Yes,
Because-
correct.
Because there are no two parts.
Very good boy. Okay, Ahil, play.
जय जिनेंद्र बच्चों, ये बताओ क्रोध, मान, माया, लोभ को क्या कहते हैं? कषाय, बिल्कुल सही। आज हम लोभ कषाय के बारे में थोड़ा और समझते हैं कि हम कैसे रोज ही लोभ कषाय करते हुए अपने अकाउंट में बुरे कर्म जोड़ते ही चले जाते हैं और हमें पता भी नहीं चलता। आपको पता है लोभ कषाय को पाप का बाप, फादर भी कहते हैं, क्योंकि इस कषाय के कारण से ही बाकी की जो 3 कषायें हैं ना, वो भी हमारे अंदर चुपके से आ जाती हैं। सबसे पहले एक छोटी सी कहानी सुनते हैं। एक बार एक धनी, एक बहुत पैसे वाले सेठ जी थे। उनके पास 5 लाख रुपए थे। उन्होंने अपने चारों पुत्रों में 1-1 लाख रुपए बांट दिए और 1 लाख रुपए अपने कमरे में अपने पास की अलमारी में संभाल कर रख दिए। ये बात उनके बेटों को भी पता चल गई। अपने पिता के पैसों पर उन बेटों की बुरी नज़र थी। वो बच्चे अपने पिताजी का पूरा पैसा ले लेना चाहते थे। एक दिन पता है क्या हुआ? अचानक से सेठ जी बीमार हो गए और इतने बीमार हो गए कि वो ना तो कुछ बोल पा रहे थे, ना उठ पा रहे थे। सेठ जी के परिवार के लोग उनसे मिलने आए। उनको इतना बीमार देखकर परिवार के लोग सजेस्ट करने लगे कि पता नहीं अब सेठ जी कितने दिन जीवित रहेंगे, कितने दिन अलाइव रहेंगे। तो वो लोग उनकी फैमिली से कहने लगे कि इन्हें ना अपने आखिरी समय में दान आदि करना चाहिए पुण्य के लिए। सेठ जी बहुत बीमार थे और बोल नहीं पा रहे थे, लेकिन उनको सबकी बात समझ आई और उन्होंने सामने जो अलमारी थी ना, जहाँ पर 1 लाख रुपए रखे थे, उसकी ओर इशारा किया, पॉइंट किया। वो बताना चाह रहे थे कि मेरा धन, मेरे 1 लाख रुपए अलमारी में रखे हैं और मैं उन्हें दान करना चाहता हूँ। पर अब लोग, जो फैमिली के लोग नहीं थे, वो उनकी बात और उनका इशारा समझ नहीं पा रहे थे। सेठ जी के बेटों को लगा कि ये क्या, कहीं पिताजी अपना सारा धन दान ही न कर दें, ये तो गलत है, हमें मिलना चाहिए उनका पैसा। तो पता है उन्होंने क्या किया? वो लोग झूठ ही कहने लगे कि पिताजी तो ये इशारा कर रहे हैं कि उनका सारा पैसा तो ये दीवारें, ये घर बनाने में खर्च हो गया, अब उनके पास कुछ भी नहीं बचा। सेठ जी बहुत स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे। वो बार बार ये समझाना चाह रहे थे कि नहीं, मैं तो दान करना चाह रहा हूँ और मेरे पैसे इस अलमारी में रखे हैं। वो तो बस अलमारी की तरफ इशारा करते रहे। तो अब आप बताओ बच्चों, सेठ जी के बेटों ने झूठ क्यों बोला होगा? क्योंकि उन्हें अपने पिता के पैसों के लालच यानी कि लोभ आ गया था। वो अपने पिता का पैसा खुद ही रखना चाहते थे और
Eight.
पैसे के लालच में उन बेटों ने झूठ ही बोल दिया। उन्होंने ये भी नहीं सोचा कि ये मेरे अपने पिता हैं, मेरे फादर हैं और उनका ये आखिरी समय है। हम भी इस लोभ कषाय के चक्कर में रोज कितना लालच कर लेते हैं। कैसे? आइए देखते हैं कुछ इंसिडेंट्स। रोहन बोला, पापा आकाश के पास PS5 है और मेरे पास अभी तक PS4 है, मुझे भी आप PS5 ला कर दो। मिश्का बोलती है, मम्मा मायरा के पास प्रिंसेस जैसी ड्रेस है, मुझे भी वैसी ड्रेस चाहिए, प्लीज वो ड्रेस ऑर्डर कर दो ना। अदिति बोलती है, मम्मा स्वाति के पास तो इतने सुंदर कलर्स हैं, पूरा सेट है उसके पास, मुझे ही वैसे कलरिंग सेट चाहिए, मुझे आप वो कल ही दिलवाइए। तो बच्चों, कुछ जाना पहचाना लग रहा है ना? हम भी ऐसा ही करते हैं ना? आपने देखा ना, रोहन का कमरा पूरा खिलौनों से भरा था, फिर भी उसको नया गेम चाहिए था। क्या आपने मिश्का की अलमारी देखी? उसमें इतने कपड़े थे कि नए कपड़े रखने की तो जगह ही नहीं थी। और अदिति का आर्ट किट, इतना बड़ा और सुंदर किट होने के बाद भी उसे और कलर्स चाहिए थे। और जब हमें हमारी मांगी हुई चीजें नहीं मिलती तो हम क्या हो जाते हैं? गुस्सा हो जाते हैं, नए तरीके ढूंढते हैं कि कैसे मम्मी पापा को अपनी जिद मनवाई जाए। तो हमने क्रोध भी कर लिया और साथ में मायाचारी भी कर ली। लोभ हमारी बाकी 3 कषायों को बढ़ाता ही चला जाता है। जैसे लोभ कषाय में फंसे उन बेटों ने मायाचारी की, झूठ बोला और अपने पिताजी की अंतिम इच्छा को भी पूरा नहीं किया। तो हम लालच को दूर कैसे करें? लालच तो हमारे मन में आता है, विच इज नॉर्मल। हम कैसे हराएं इस लालच को? तो बच्चों, उसका एक तरीका है और वो है ग्रेटफुलनेस, आभारी होना, थैंकफुल होना, कंटेंट होना। हमें अपनी लाइफ में कमियों की जगह अपनी ब्लेसिंग्स को काउंट करना चाहिए। हमें हमारे जीवन में जो भी मिला है, हमें उसके लिए एक्सट्रीमली थैंकफुल होना चाहिए। हमारे आसपास ऐसे कितने बच्चे हैं जिनके पास खाने के लिए खाना नहीं है, पहनने के लिए कपड़े नहीं हैं, वो स्कूल नहीं जा सकते। उनके पास खिलौने होना तो एक अचीवमेंट जैसा होता है। देखे हैं ना आपने ऐसे बच्चे? तो बच्चों, अब हम भी हमारे पास जो है उसके लिए हम थैंकफुल होंगे, अपनी ब्लेसिंग्स को काउंट करेंगे और हम लालच बिल्कुल नहीं करेंगे। हमारे पास जितना है, जो है, उसमें खुश रहेंगे ना? जय जिनेंद्र।
Okay. Okay, so Ahil, did you understand Hindi? અલકાચાર્ય તો હિન્દીઓ મેં સમજ પડે છે. તને
Like I
સમજ પડી?
understood some words from Gujarati.
Words. Good, very good boy. Okay, so what were they trying to say? There are 4 kinds of kashai: krodh, man, maya, and lobh. So the father of all the kashai, what is the definition of kashai? Raise your hand. Let's see who remembers very quickly. Bol Krit.
One that harms or brings sorrow to the soul.
One that harms or brings sorrow to the soul is called kashai. There are 4 kinds of kashai: krodh, man, maya, and lobh. So the father of all kashai is called lobh or greed. Because when there is greed, we will get angry, we will do cunningness, and also we will have ego. Okay, so this video was showing the root of all kashai is actually greed. And it gave many examples that one boy has got PS4 and he wanted PS5. Another girl wanted a new dress. Another girl wanted a new coloring set. So they were not content with what they had. And the solution they gave how to make sure that our greed is less is to be grateful. So yeah, so this is what she was trying to say, is to be grateful with what we have, because there are many other children who might not have as much as we have. Isn't it true? Like, we have a lot, but there are many other children, maybe on the street we see them, maybe we see them in other families, they don't have as much as we have. So it is telling us the root of all kashai is actually called lob kashai. Okay, lob kashai. Okay. Now, where is kashai happening? Is it happening in the body or is it happening in the soul? Everybody will answer. Hanika, where is it happening?
In the body.
Very good. Ahil, where is it happening?
I'm not sure.
No, you have to be sure. You think, you give me an answer. Which one? Soul or body? Think.
In could I get some more time to think?
Okay, fine. Moksha. Bol.
Atma.
Atma. Very good boy. Preet.
Body.
Very good. And Neet. Come near the microphone. I've told you once, yeah?
I don't know. I'm not
No,
sure.
then you think. You have to think. Where is it happening? Is it happening in the body or is it happening in the soul? Quick, Ahil. What is the answer?
I think it's in the soul.
Okay, soul. Okay, and how about you, Neet?
Soul.
Soul. Okay, so we have got Ahil, Neet, and Moksha who are saying soul, and Kreet and Hanika who is saying body. Now let's see who is correct. Okay, Hanika and Kreet, prepare your debate. Why did you say body? Hanika first, Kreet second. Speak. Why did you give the answers body? And you have to be very strong in your debate. Ahil, Moksha, and Neet, you give your debate and be very strong in your debate. Why did you say soul? Hanika, speak.
I said body because Krodh, Man, Maya, and Lob are not one of the characteristics of the soul. The soul's characteristic is infinite. It's to like experience itself and have infinite happiness and infinite good. And like these are not good things. Krodh, Maya, Man, and Lob are not good things. And the soul only does like good things or only has good things in it.
Yes, good qualities in good qualities in it. Okay, fine. I'm happy with her very smooth way of talking, but we will analyze her answer. Okay, Kreet.
I said body because the Krodh, Maya, and Lob, they are something bad. So like Krodh is anger. In the soul, there's no anger. In the soul, there's no ego. There's no illusion. There's no greed. The soul has infinite good qualities.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now Ahil, why did you say soul? Moksha, you are next.
I said soul because the definition of that Kashai is one who hurts or brings on Atma. So and because like it's happening to the soul, the body can't be like affected. It can't do anything to affect the soul.
Okay, good. Very good thinking. Clap for him. He like deserves a clap. Very good thinking. Okay. Moksha, bol.
Ma'am, I also was thinking same because in Kashai definition means it brings sorrow and hurts Atma. So it brings to the Atma. So that's why.
Now, how about you, Neet? You were thinking along what lines? Give your answer. Come near the mic. प्रीत आबाजु शक move था तो ये आबाजु अंदर आवी शके नीत. Now speak.
Not the same reason as Ahil and Moksha.
No, did you really think of the same reason क्या बेने copy कर रहे?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. If you did, then good. Okay, speak.
Because Kashai, like the definition is one that harms or brings sorrow to the soul. So, it's in the soul. That's what I thought.
Okay, so the answer is correct. It is in the soul. It is not in the body. But I will give marks to Hanika and Kreet for actually identifying an important point. They've identified a very important point. કે આત્મામાં તો અનંત ગુણ છે. ગુણનો translation that it is good qualities. Then the question is, why is Krodman Maya Lobh happening in Atma? Think, now think. But Kreet and Neet will actually, sorry, not Kreet and Neet, Kreet and Hanika will actually get marks. They've identified an important point. However, their answer is wrong. That I'm saying, the answer is wrong. It is happening in Atma, but they've identified a very, very, very important point that Atma ma to anant gun છે, infinite good qualities છે. તો પછી આત્મામાં કેમ કશાય થાય છે અને ક્યાં થાય છે? Let me give you one example. Komal lives in Nairobi. Now Nairobi is too big. Now I will say Komal lives in an area called X. Then even you will think, oh, the area is too big. That area is too big. Then I will say Komal lives in Nairobi in an area called X and in a street called Y. Even then you'll think it's such a long street. Now I'm telling you, no, Komal lives in Nairobi. She lives in X area, Y street and Z number house. Say, for example, house number 5, for example. She lives in house, then you say, oh, that is where she lives. So now Atma is very big. Atma is very big. So where do you think Kasha is happening? Think. આપણે 5 ગુણ શીખા છે. પહેલા 1 મિનિટ આહે. પહેલા 5 ગુણને યાદ કરો કે ક્યાં 5 ગુણ છે. 5 ગુણને in your mind translate them. તો તમને answer મળી જશે. Everybody will answer. Okay, Ahil, if you're ready, speak. And then Hanika.
I think it's in Sukh Gun Niparya.
Okay, Sukh Gun. Fine, Hanika.
Charitra Gun Niparyay.
Gun Niparyay. Okay. Mokshav.
ચારિત્ર ગુણ્ય પર્યાય.
Very good boy. અને આ પેલા બોલ ક્રીત ને પટનીત. પર તું તો બોડી કહેતો હતો. શું થયું? Okay, Neet, બોલ.
ચારિત્ર ગુણની પર્યાય.
ચારિત્ર ગુણની પર્યાય. આહિલ, સુખ ગુણની પર્યાય નથી. ચારિત્ર. Why is it ચારિત્ર, Ahil? Why is their answer correct? Why is it charitra gunni pariyai? Think. What is charitra translated into in English?
Conduct.
Conduct. So another word for conduct is behavior, isn't it? Another word for conduct is behavior. So it is a kind of a behavior, isn't it, Kashai? Krodh karvo, man karvi, maya karvu, lobh karvu, rag karvu, dvesh karvu. It is a sort of a behavior, isn't it? Okay, Ahil, have you understood? Kinati samajh mein aayo? Yes or no? Okay. Okay, now Hanika, turn on your video. Now an important point is coming. Now look, you Hanika and Kreet identified something very important. તો પછી ક્રોધ, માન, માયા, લોભ, ચારિત્ર ગુણની પર્યાય છે. નીત. તો પછી આત્માનું શું ચારિત્ર ક્રોધ, માન, માયા, લોભ છે? Is my charitra, હું તો આત્મા છું. Is my behavior ચાર કશાય, ક્રોધ, માન, maya, lobh. Is that the conduct? Is that the conduct of Atma? Neet? It is not the conduct of Atma. So remember, we have learned 2 words. What are the 2 words that we have learned? Swabhav and Vibhav. Who can give the definitions of Swabhav and Vibhav? Yes, Kreet. And speak loudly, okay, so everybody can hear.
Swabhav means the nature of the soul, and Vibhav means the non-nature of the soul.
Okay, say it. I want everyone to say it, and I want you to listen to each and every word. Neet, bol.
Swabhav is the nature of the soul, and Vibhav is the non-nature of the soul.
Mokshav, bol.
Swabhav is the nature of the soul. Vibhav is not the nature of the soul.
Good. Ahil. Anaj English fine boilo. Okay, Ahil, bol.
Power is the nature of the soul and nature of the soul.
Could not hear Vibhav.
Vibhav is not the nature of the soul.
Okay, Hanika, speak.
Swabhav is the nature of the soul and Vibhav is the non-nature of the soul.
So have you, how many of you, and like be honest, how many of you identified that Swabhav is the nature of the soul, soul is highlighted. Vibhav is the non-nature of the soul, soul is again highlighted. How many of you clicked that when you were speaking? If you like didn't click, like it's like nothing to worry about, but what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to draw your attention over there. How many of you noticed that Swabhav is the nature of the soul? Vibhav is the non-nature of the soul. It is not saying that Vibhav is the nature of the body, because that is not where Kasha is happening. I want Hanika and Kreet to understand this. Not only Hanika and Kreet, because I'm sure even the remaining three did not click from Swabhav Vibhav thinking from that point of view. સમજમાં આવી ગયું આહિલ, મોક્ષવ અને નીત? સમજમાં આવી ગયું? Vibhav and Swabhav are happening in Atma. એટલું સમજમાં આવી ગયું? Kreet, સમજમાં આવી ગયું? Okay, so now tell me, Krodman Maya Lobh, is it Vibhav or is it Swabhav? Hanika.
It's Vibhav, but it's happening in the soul.
Yeah, બરાબર છે વાત. હા, બોલ. મોક્ષ?
Vibhav.
Very good boy. Ahil?
Could you repeat the question? I never had.
Okay, like maybe your internet was not good. Okay, so is Krodh, Man, Maya, Lobh, is it the Vibhav characteristic or is it the Swabhav characteristic?
Vibhav.
Okay, neat.
Vibhav.
How about Kreet? Vibhav. તો હવે તમને સમજમાં આવ્યું that it is Vibhav. And why is it that it can't happen in the body? Now you think and answer. Why is it that it can't be Swabhav of, for example, body meaning Pudgal. Don't use the word body, use Pudgal. Because body is Pudgal. Yes, Kreet.
Because Swabhav and Vibhav are in the Atma and not in Pudgal.
No. That is not the correct way of thinking. Okay, Sambar pela Kreet. Okay, but it's good he brought this up. સ્વભાવ પુદ્ગલમાં પણ છે, સ્વભાવ પુદ્ગલનો પણ છે અને વિભાવ પુદ્ગલમાં પણ છે. સમજમાં આવી ગયું તને? અને ધર્માસ્તિકાયમાં પણ એનો સ્વભાવ છે, આકાશમાં પણ એનો સ્વભાવ છે, કાળમાં પણ એનો સ્વભાવ છે. Have you understood that each and every, listen to this carefully, Kreet has brought up a very important point. Each and every dravya, Jeev, Pudgal, Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai, Akash and Kar have got their own Swabhav. Have you understood, Ahil? They've got their own Swabhav. So when we say Swabhav in the definition of Swabhav for Pudgal, we will say it is the nature of Pudgal. It is the natural feeling of Pudgal. Not nature, it is the natural feeling of Pudgal. And if I use Swabhav, Sambar in Kreet, if I use it for Dharmastikai, I will say it is the natural feeling of Dharmastikai. Is this clear? એટલું બધું difficult નથી. This point is not difficult. Have you understood, Mokshav? Ahil, have you understood? Neet, have you understood? Emnem hani parto, Neet. Have you understood, Neet? Sure? Good boy. Okay. Ome, like all of you ekdam hoshiyar છો, but emnem hani parta. Okay. Hanika, have you understood? Good girl. Okay, fine. So now like listen to this. A very important point is coming. A very, very important point is coming. Vibhav, meaning the non-nature of soul or the non-nature of Pudgal are only in Pudgal and in Jeev, but in Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai, Akash and in Kard, there is only Swabhav. Ema Vibhav nathi. That is how it is naturally. If you ask why, that is, it is how it is. That is just how it is in like nature. This is how it is. It is. There is no why or but or if. It is how it is. Vibhav are only found in Jeev and in Pudgal. Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai, Akash and Ekadma khali swabhav જ છે. Have you understood? Preet, have you understood? Mokshav, have you understood? Neet, have you understood? Siddho bes Mokshav. Roly poly cho. Siddho bes. Okay. Hanika, have you understood? Okay. So now now we have identified that Kasha is the non-nature of the soul. Then what is the nature of the soul? What is the nature of the soul? Yes, Preet.
Swabhav.
आपण શું છે સ્વભાવ of the soul? બોલ ક્રીત. मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभावी हूँ, मैं ज्ञानानंद स्वभाव.
Infinite knowledge.
Infinite knowledge ની. સાંભળો શબ્દને मैं દિસનાઇલ જ્ઞાન आनंद स्वभावी हूँ. मैं means me. मैं ज्ञान आनंद स्वभाव. I know that Ahil na song બહુ ગમે છે, isn't it? Isn't it, Ahil? કે હવે નથી ગમતું, પેલા નાનો હતો ત્યારે ગમતો હતો.
I've heard it before.
Yeah, but what your mom told me, this was some time ago, that you really like this song. मैं
I
ज्ञान.
don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember. Okay. मैं ज्ञान आनंद स्वभाव. तो હવે now, what is my nature? Me meaning Atma. Yes, Kreet raised his hand first. Actually, it was Hanika, sorry. Hanika had raised her hand first. Bol, Hanika.
Happiness and knowledge.
Very good. Clap for her. Happiness and knowledge. That is the nature of the soul. So what is the vibhav of the soul? Bolo. Who wants to speak? Again, today only Hanika knows all the answers. Nobody else knows. Okay, Moksha, bol.
4 કશાય 5 પાવ etc.
4 કશાયના નામ બોલ.
ક્રોધ માન માયા લોક.
ને રાગ અને દ્વેષ. બોલ, રાગ અને
રાગ અને દ્વેષ.
અને એનું શું છે ટ્રાન્સલેશન રાગ દ્વેષનું?
Means rag means like, dvesh means dislike.
Very good. Okay, Panch Pap we have learnt in class. See if you can remember. Who can remember the names of the Panch Pap? Pap means sin. I know tane avde છે. We have learnt it. લખ્યો તો બોલ. હવે ઓકે અને આવડે છે. બોલ તો આ this Kreet knows. બોલ.
Can I say two?
Yeah, say two.
And can I say in English?
No, you say in Gujarati.
Can I say?
Bol. Neet bol.
Himsa, jhoot,
Very good. Bol.
chori,
Hmm.
kushil and parigram.
Clap for him. Clap for him. એને like book માં જોયા વગર બોલે કે તે book માં જોયું તો? It's okay, no problem. Still like clap for him. Good boy. 5 sins. Lakho. First is himsa, which means violence. Ek minute, let me just give you the spellings. Which means violence. Second one is hims pachi bol. Neat bol to le taru bhi thatu jay pakku. Jhoot. Jhoot means what? Neat.
Lies.
And the third one is
Chori.
chori means what?
Stealing.
Very good. And a fourth one is
Parigraha.
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 Parigraha means what?
Accumulation of things.
The book matter check him. Why are you like why weren't the rest able to say it? Accumulation? Hanika, you have this in your book? And the fifth one is
Kushil.
kushil, which means what?
Greed.
Kushil, not greed actually. Kushil means bad habits. Just write bad habits. Not really greed. Okay, so these are the panch pap. So now all these are vibhav. Krodh, man, maya, lobh, rag, dvesh, hinsa, juthu, chori, parigraha, kushil. Now, give me the exact location. Again, I'm asking the exact location. આ બધું ક્યાં થાય છે? આત્મામાં exact location. Who will speak this time? Ahil will speak this time. Exact location.
What do I say?
Okay. All this is it the swabhav or the vibhav? First of all, a swabhav છે કે vibhav છે?
Vibhav.
Very good. Vibhav છે. So it is not your nature. It is not your nature. Okay, so where is it happening? It is happening in Atma. It is not your nature. Tu Atma cho Ahil. It is not your nature. So, but where is it happening in Atma?
ચારિત્ર ગુણની પર્યાય.
ચારિત્ર ગુણની વિભાવ પર્યાય બોલ.
ચારિત્ર ગુણની વિભાવ પર્યાય.
Clap for him. Good boy. Now, like my question is, we still didn't answer that question. Why isn't it happening in body? Why isn't it happening in body? Easy. This is an easy answer. You don't have to think too much. Because Charitra Gun is not in Atma. Simple. This one you didn't have to think so much. Because Charitra Gun is not in Atma. As simple. And because Charitra means what? Behavior. There is no gun called behavior in like Pudgal. Samjai gyu? Neet, samjai gyu? Kreet, samjai gyu? Mokshav? Hanika, samjai gyu? Ahil? Okay. Now the next question. Now we are saying that it is not your nature, Kreet. But we still, why is it happening in Atma? And we have identified it's happening in Atma. And for how long is it happening? For how long is it happening? Think. ગુણની શું થાય છે? ગુણની પર્યાય થાય છે. That you have identified. ક્યાં તો વિભાવ પર્યાય છે. So how long is one paryay? No, how long is one paryay? Hanika, how long is one paryay?
One samay.
One samay. Clap for her. Today Hanika is on the roll. Ek pachi ek correct answers. One samay. Ahil, for how long is one paryay?
One samay.
Moksha, for how long is one paryay?
For one samay.
Neat together. For how long is one paryay?
One samay.
Very good. It is for one samay. And for how long do you have gnan with you? Because મેં કીધું ને મારો તો સ્વભાવ જ્ઞાન છે. હું આત્મા છું. પ્રીત આત્મા છે. નીત, આહિલ, મોક્ષ, હાનિકા બધાય આત્મા છે. So for how long do you have gnan with you? For one samay, yeah? Let's see what everybody says. Let's see. I might be correct when I say one samay. Now Hanika will say.
No,
Then for how
you
long?
have it forever.
Forever. Anika's answer is forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. Moksha.
Forever.
They might be wrong. I might be correct.
No, no, it is forever.
Okay. But Ball, Ahil, okay, Ahil is sorting out his laptop. Ball, Kreet,
Never.
speak loudly.
Forever.
Neat.
When
Ball,
no, forever.
why forever? Ahil, speak. Okay, Neat, continue.
Because when like as you live, you still have knowledge every day when you're thinking, and then when you experience the soul, you get. If you go to fourth Gunistan, you get more knowledge, so it stays with you forever.
And what happens when you go to sleep?
You still dream about stuff, and so it's still your brain still works.
What happens to a baby when he's just born? Does he have knowledge? No. Why do you think Kriti has got knowledge when a baby is born?
Because it has the knowledge to move.
Speak loudly, we can't hear you.
It has the knowledge to move.
Okay, good, good observation. Hanika,
Because the baby has a soul and the soul has knowledge.
very good answer. Very good answer. And even Anubi, it is a good thinking. But Hanika's answer is appropriate. Okay. Ahil, what happens to Ahil? Just like sorry, what was the question? That that knowledge, is it how long is knowledge with you?
I think it's forever.
Why do you think? Why are you not sure? What do you think the sure answer is?
Yeah, it's forever.
It is forever. If it is forever, then Ahil, what happens to a person who's got dementia? Meaning, dementia means that one who does not remember his past. What happens to him? He has got a disease called dementia. There's a, say, like an old man, he's got a disease called dementia where he's not remembering about his past. Stephen, has he got knowledge?
Yeah,
Oh,
because like he still remembers how to speak and everything, and he can like move, he can breathe and everything.
very
And
good.
also like he has
Very
an
good.
Atma, and the Atma has infinite knowledge.
Very good boy. Hey, are you noticing knowledge is fluctuating always, but knowledge is there. Sometimes knowledge is more, sometimes knowledge is less, sometimes it's like you know many things, sometimes you know less things, but knowledge is always there. But can you say how many of you have experienced, all of us get angry because it is the charitra guni vibhav pariyesha. So naturally all of us are going to get angry. But how many of you have noticed that we stay angry forever? Or how many of you have noticed that we do maya chari, which means cunningness, or we experience a moment of illusion forever? Or how many of you notice that we do chori, like maybe we're stealing something, that we do it forever? Or how many of you notice that we do rag, that we like somebody forever? How many of you notice this forever in Krodman, Maya, Lobh, these Panch, Pap, and Rag and Dvesh? Does it happen forever? Kreet is saying yes. Very good, Kreet. At least he's thinking. Bol, is it yes or no?
No.
Good. But why is it no? And why is
Because
knowledge forever?
Because if you experience your soul, you get infinite good qualities and you don't think about growth, Maya.
So you could have finished your sentence by saying when you experience the soul, you get infinite knowledge, but you can never get infinite growth.
Yes.
You can never get infinite growth. Growth is only there for one samay, or it is there for 10 samay, or it is there for 100 samay, or it is there for 1,000 samay. After that, growth finishes. Then you have become calm again. Then maybe somebody else annoys you again. Then you become angry again. Now let's see who is the smartest in this class. 1 minute, Hanika. can somebody else make you angry? Or is anger happening by itself in your own Atma, by Atma itself? Everybody will answer. Let's start with like Mokshav this time. Mokshav, bol.
It happens by own.
No. Ahil.
Ma'am, it happens by own.
Ahil.
I think it happens on
Preet.
It happens by itself.
Neet.
It happens in its own.
Hanika.
It happens on its own.
That's not true. You will say, this person made me angry. The television is not working, it's making me angry. My internet is not working, it is making me angry. Then, my mom didn't buy me this. Mom today made, Kreet to bol se, today mom made shak rotli. I don't like shak rotli. Kreet to ich bol se pehla. To pachi, Kreet's, I mean, it is that your internet is not working. Today you have to eat shak rotli, you're not getting pasta and pizza. That is what is making you angry. Yeah. Ahil.
It's because, like, we're saying that because we've not experienced the soul, so we're thinking like that.
It is not because we have not experienced the soul. It is because we have got mithyatva. It is because we have got, okay, your answer is also correct, but the reason is we have got mithyatva. We have got wrong understanding. We think that something external is making us angry and it is giving us likes and dislikes. The reality is the likes and dislikes are coming from charitra gunni paryay. Tamne, are you understanding, Hanika, Ahil, Mokshav, Kreet, Tanit? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you understanding how lucky you are? You know, in my opinion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you 5 are the luckiest children on this universe. You know why you're so lucky? Because you are getting to learn universal principle. All of us activities are making us do likes and dislikes. But have you understood કે આજી વિભાવ થાય છે ને એ પોતાની આત્માની પર્યાયમાં થાય છે. સમજમાં આવે છે? Are you understanding how lucky you are, first of all? Okay, this is such an important principle that you have with you, that in life you will never commit suicide. You will never commit suicide because nobody will make you that sad outside. Nobody outside will ever make you unhappy. Are you understanding this point? Ahil, in your life, Atyanat, everything is good. Kadach moto thais, whatever. When it, like in children, like life is generally good. But once you start to stand on your own feet, you have this very strong sword with you, which is saying that charitra guni vibhav paryayma krodh, man, maya, lobh થાય છે. પોતામાંથી થાય છે. Nobody external is making. So can you see the amount of self-confidence you will have? That you will never blame others. You will always find, okay, it is happening within me, and how can I dissolve it? By looking at myself as a soul. Are you understanding this very, very, very important point, Hanika? This is showing, Hanika, Ahil, Mokshav, Kreet, how bright your future is. How bright your future is. Are you feeling that luckiness within you? Mr. Ahil. Ahil bo vichare, isn't it? Ahil bo vichare. Okay, fine. Okay, so yeah, so today clap for yourself. Today everybody has done really well. And you will get a gift for like this particular class, everybody will get a gift. When the time is right.